Hello, it's Mark at Superagates.com, and today is a special day. It's a warm spring day. I'm going to cut a few nodules out of this barrel, which is my top Laguna Agate rough barrel. I've saved them over the decades, and this is what we're going to cut today. We're hoping for spectacular results. So let's get to cutting. Okay, so we've been cutting some very expensive Laguna Agate rough. This is the first one, and I have to say I'm just absolutely thrilled with it. I love gold. There is a little bit of contrast with some red and rose color in there, but agate to the center, just a lovely, lovely agate. I tried to sell this agate a couple times, but boy, I'm glad nobody bought it. Beautiful Laguna Agate, the first cut. Cut number two, you have to say that's another winner. I mean, just look at that. That is rich red. A little whitish rose band in there sets it off. I mean, that's as good as Laguna gets. I have to say I'm really happy with that. Two in a row. You know, typically if you cut a couple out of a group, you're happy. So maybe the rest will all be bad, because I've got my two. Very nice agate. Agate number three has this blue banding on the outside that sort of sets it off. I mean, it's a lovely little agate. It's not quite as nice as the other ones, but it is a Laguna agate and it does have color. It's just nice. I mean, typically if I cut one of those in a group, I'd be satisfied, but another decent Laguna. Okay, Laguna Agate number 4, and if you know anything about me, you know that I love gold color or yellow color more than any of it in agates. And it's just set off by this black splotches there, just sets it off. I mean, that is such a fun agate. When I cut it, I had to say, ooh, to myself. Lovely agate, beautiful pattern, beautiful color. Excellent contrast. That's another Laguna Agate that I just absolutely love. Okay, the next Laguna Agate, typically I'd say, wow, that's a nice cut. But after the other ones that I've cut, it's sort of hard to get excited about it, but it is still a beautiful agate. It's got some good pattern and some interesting color on the outside. I mean, that's not a bad agate. But compared to the previous ones, it's a little bit less exciting. Still, a good Laguna Agate. Okay, so now we hit one that isn't very good because it has this very bad flaw there. There is banding, and it has a really dark blue edge and a light blue edge and a different blue edge, but that sort of hurts it. It might be that I'll recut that and get a decent agate out of it. But for the way it is now, it's not an exciting agate. Now we're getting back into agate that I like. I love this contrasting pink against the white and blue. I mean, that's a darn nice agate. This is one of the best cutting days I've had. It's just a lovely agate. Cut 4 or 5 good ones, and this is definitely in that range. Of course, they're large rough, hand-picked, saved over a long time, but that is a nice agate. Okay, so another Laguna Agate. It has a couple geode centers there with druzy in them. Nice color. Very nice agate. Very nice agate indeed. And in the sun, the druzy just sparkles. But I'm very happy with that cut as well. Nice Laguna. Okay, so this was the largest one that we cut. It does have a fair amount of matrix on it, but it does have some nice agate patterning, and you see how it changes color from sort of a tan to a pink. That's sort of cool. It was a large one, but it's a nice one, just not as nice as some of the others. But Laguna Agate. Well, this was the last cut, and it's the cut of the day. It's just, I mean, what can you say? You can see the agate. It is absolutely gorgeous. Just beyond amazing. Has some shadow, has different colors and patterns. It does have a little healed fracture here, and you can sort of see it change the color slightly. But, I mean, just a spectacular agate. I mean, just look at that. I mean, all the others could have been duds, and there were some real winners in there. And if I'd have cut this, I'd said it was a good cutting day. Now, to be honest, it wasn't hard to know that there'd be good agate in there when you see that. But just a lovely, lovely pair. And I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please hit a like if you thought the video was a good one. Thanks again.